Hi, Sean Haynes of the Ag Center. Give you a weekly update on rates here in California for ag and home market. Home mortgage rates at about 6.5 to 6.75 right now. They're down about 0.1 to 0.25 over the past few weeks. A lot of pressure coming in from these tariffs. As the stock market kind of falls apart, it's causing a flee to these bond markets, which are considered safer, and that increased demand's pushing down the price of the bonds. We've kind of crossed below the 4% mark for the first time in a long time at 3.92 last week. That in effect is going to keep pushing down mortgage rates. All of the mortgage rates kind of lower. There's an affordability crisis here in the United States as well on the mortgage side, which is really kind of holding a lot of this recession talks in place. Young buyers can't buy homes. 52 to 55% of all home purchases and sales right now are with boomers, which only represent 20% of the U.S. population because they hold all the wealth. 10% of the top earners in the United States own 93% of the stock market. So there's this inordinate push for interest rates to really affect folks, but they haven't gotten down far enough. And you're gonna have to see a price correction, I think, on the real estate side before you see an entry back in the market again. You just need a reset. Tariffs are really going to inordinately affect ag products here in California, especially almonds at 45%, beef at 54%, and then U.S. dairy around 25 to 45% as well. China's really pushed back on their whey purchases and are doing heavy inspections on beef, as well as putting the tariffs in place as retaliation for these things. But we're going to have to kind of endure that. I think it's something that needs to happen while we try to affect this trade imbalance. We get about $360 billion more goods shipped to us in a year than China receives from us. They're another big consuming economy. And when you look at that $360 billion leaves our country and goes over there and helps theirs. And I think it's been a long time coming for this to happen. It's not the only country, but it's a great example. And they've also been played fair, I think. When you look at the fact that we imposed tariffs to protect our manufacturing industry and they just ship goods through Mexico, which is one of the reasons we're retaliating against Mexico as well. So while this is all working out, it's going to be painful, but I think in the long run, it's going to help us gain access to markets and kind of free up cash flow here in the United States as profits stay here versus going overseas. So that's what my thoughts are this week on tariffs. Thanks.